Hey there, Stampers. This is Sherry Roth. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Alberta, Canada, and I'm excited to be here today to share with you an unboxing of my month by month virtual album retreat kit. So this arrived a couple days ago, but I hadn't had a chance to open it up and take a peek until today, and I wanted to share that with you. So, first of all, before we jump into what's included in the kit, I wanted to talk a little bit about this event and what it is. It's the first of its kind that Stampin' Up! Is offering. I guess this is an event that Close to My Heart used to do with their makers and customers. And so Stampin' Up! Thought they'd give it a try, and I'm super excited about it. So the event is virtual. It will be held in a private Facebook group, July 16th through 18th from 2 till 10:30 p.m. Now that seems like a huge time commitment, but if you purchase the kit, that gets you access to the Facebook group, and all of the sessions will be recorded, and you'll be able to access those afterwards if you can't attend the entire live portion. All right. Over the course of 3 days, we will make 12 two-page 12 by 12 spreads using the month by month album retreat kit, which is what I'm going to share with you. And your purchase of this kit gives you access to that Facebook group. You'll learn new techniques. You'll be able to connect with other demonstrators and Stampin' Up! Staff, and there'll be giveaways as well. So who is this event for? This event is for anyone really, but if you are new to scrapbooking or a seasoned scrapbooker or maybe somewhere in between, this is perfect for you. If you don't have a lot of time to spend scrapbooking, you can create an entire album for the year using this kit over the course of these 3 days. The theme is month by month, so then all you'd have to do is each month print out your favorite photos from that month and plop them in, and your page is done. And of course, you could make it a little bit more elaborate, or you could change out the titles. If you don't scrapbook month by month, then maybe you change out your titles and choose photos that will work for that layout and customize your title. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Now, I have included in the description where you can have a closer look at the photos of the layouts that we will be making. And then I've also included a link to where you can find the additional supplies that are needed and where you can purchase your kit or take a look at more information. Okay, so let's go through what is included in the kit. So in this first bag, we have got two exclusive stamp sets. So we've got printouts so that you can add them to a clear mount stamp case, which is one of the gifts that I'm sending anybody who registers through me. You will get two clear mount stamp cases from me so that you can add these and your stamp sets into the case or cases. So one of the stamp sets is an alphabet set, and I love that it includes uppercase, lowercase, and numbers. And then there are some great kind of generic shapes. So we've got a rainbow, um, we've got an arched, we've got a couple triangles, we've got some circles, we've got a banner piece. So that's going to be one that you'll turn to over and over and over. And then the second set, you can see it's month by month. There's some great words that you'll use over and over and over as you scrapbook, but then some pretty generic images that we'll be using as well. So little snowflakes. Um, I think that's meant to be like a firework. There's a cloud. There's some flowers. So very, very versatile stamp sets. And the only way that you can get these stamp sets is by purchasing the month by month kit. You also get some embellishments. So these are our neutral matte dots. You get some twine. You get photo placeholders. So if you don't have your photos when you are creating these layouts, which many people won't have, then you can use photo placeholders. So you can go back and you can, um, you'll know exactly what photos that you need to print and what sizes in order to put them into your layouts. And then you get six 3x3 flip flaps. If you haven't used flip flaps, it's going to be fun to play with those. I've been loving our flip flaps. So that's what comes in that first bag. And then you get 12 by 12 page protectors. So you do get the page protectors in your kit. You do not get an album. And there's a couple reasons for that. So first of all, an album, including an album would increase the price significantly. And I also think that an album is a very personal choice. So some people use post-bound albums, some people use ring albums, some people like all their albums to be the same color and make, and other people prefer to choose fun different colors or themes to their albums. So you do get the page protectors, and then you get die cut elements. So here we've got a square with a circle cut out of it. The circle is cut down the middle. So I would imagine we're using this negative space and then this space, and then some die cut circles here. It tells you on the back which project it's for. And then you've got these circles, and some of them are printed on the back. And again, it tells you what project it's meant for. And I think this would be fun to actually use the negative space afterwards as well. You could put some photos in behind or embellish those spaces. And then here is another die cut sheet. So you get some numbers, you get the heart, some leaves, some more circles. And then you get your titles. So like I said, this is a month by month kit. So you get the titles January through December. Um, if those titles don't work for you, you can save these for a different project and customize your titles, which is likely what I will do. Um, I tend not to scrapbook month by month, or not generally anyway. Sometimes I do, but so I will likely customize my titles based on my photos. And then in here, these are some embossed pieces. I would imagine we'll do some ink blending techniques on these. So you get a couple starburst pieces. Not sure how well that shine is coming up on there. And then you get a couple with leaves on them. All right. And then we go into, oh, not quite. We've got another sheet of die cut pieces. So these, you'll notice that these coordinate with some of the stamps in the stamp set. So this banner will work with the banner. So you don't need to die cut anything. That's all done for you. You'll just take that stamp, you'll stamp it on here. Same with the oval shapes. You've got the little birds. So there's no die cutting. Stampin' Up! Really did all the work for you. And then you've got all your kits, and they are indicated project 1 through to project 12. And all the pieces are die cut, or not die cut, are cut for you. So literally everything apart from assembling, which is the fun part, is done for you. So it's going to be so fun to put these pages together and so satisfying at the end to have 12 two-page spreads ready for photos. Imagine all the photos that you can fit into those layouts. All right, so now let's talk about the cost. The cost here in Canada is $340 plus shipping and tax. That seems like a lot, but when you think about what you get in this kit and the work that went into it, the it's over the course of 3 days where people are going to be instructing us on how to assemble these pages, teaching us techniques. There's giveaways, just the connection that you'll feel when you create it. I think the value is incredible. You do qualify for Stampin' Rewards. So if you purchase the kit at $340, then you will get 10% in Stampin' Rewards to redeem on a future order. You can use that to maybe purchase an album or purchase some of the supplies that you don't already have, or save it for something else. The other thing is if you have been accumulating Stampin' Rewards, so if you have a collection of Stampin' Rewards already, you can redeem those on the cost of this kit. So maybe you've collected 10, 20, $30 in Stampin' Rewards. You can use that to reduce the cost of your $340 kit. All right. And if you're a demonstrator, you can get your discount off of this. So you'll save 20 or 25% off of that $340. All right. So I hope that you decide to join me for this fun event. I would love to have you. Um, and if you purchase your kit through me, like I said, I will give you 2 clear stamp cases so that you can put your new stamp sets in. And I will also design a cover page and a back page for your album so that you'll fully have a complete kit, and I'll send you the pieces for those as well. All right. So if you have any questions about this fun event, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to answer them, and I hope to see you at the virtual album retreat class. Take care.